Namaste. I'm Jyoti. I'm the founder director of Ajanta Vihara Institute of Spiritual Sciences, and today once again I bring to you insights on fifth dimensional consciousness. For last few weeks I've been bringing you various insights and tips for you to understand how you can align yourself to fifth dimensional consciousness. Today once again I will continue to do the same thing. Today I will be talking about the chakras, and for you to understand how you can start to align your chakras so that you can start experiencing more and more of fifth dimensional consciousness. Is it that easy? Well, first, if you open your belief system and you let go of your conditioning, everything becomes much easier than you think it is, because the resistance goes. You see, the barriers are inside, the barriers are here. Once you allow the barriers to fall down, there's so much out there to experience and learn, and knowledge gets aligned, wisdom gets aligned, experiences get aligned. So with what level, of course, of awareness that you're going to experience through your chakra activation is entirely on how much practice you allow yourself. Practice makes a man perfect. A woman also makes a woman perfect. So anyway, let us try to understand how we can work on our chakras. So I'm going to explain how I understand chakras. There are different school of thoughts, different gurus, different teachers have different kind of preachings and their insights. I'm going to go with my insights because these I have learned from my ascended masters and from higher consciousness, and I truly have deep belief in whatever wisdom comes to me. So to me, there are, people say there are between 112 to 114 major and super major chakras. Of course, the whole body is made up of chakras, but then there are major and super majors. Major are what they refer to as 112, 114, and super major are these 7 chakras that people talk about, which most of the times you find on the internet easily, showing 7 wheels which are placed on our body. According to me, there are 117 chakras, that is between super major and major chakras. Minor we are not talking about here. But because super major chakras are they are like the, it's, imagine you have a team, and in team then you have you have an organization, and in an organization you got these teams, and each team has a leader, right? And then there is a coordinator, and then there are team members. So same way, if this is the organization, you got these different teams, right? And each has a team leader. So our super major chakras, like our crown, our third eye chakra, throat chakra, heart chakra, are the leaders of each of the teams, right? And within that, then you have the coordinator, who reports into this leader, which are the balance out of those 112, 114 chakras. And then of course you got the rest of the team. Now, people say that there are 7 chakras, and most common belief system is that the 7th chakra, which is the crown chakra, is suspended outside the body, and the rest of the chakras are inside the body. So this is where we need to understand, right? Let's not look at chakras as flat wheels. Chakras are like spherical, like a round ball, okay? And which means these are non-directional. There is no single direction that a chakra has. It's non-directional. It sits right in the center, right? So you got, like, our spine is there, it sits in the center of our body, and from there everything else gets defined. Same way our chakras sit into the center. So imagine an energy spine going like that, and these chakras are the major vertebrae there. They are spherical. Now, if you have studied how our solar system works, you must have also studied how Earth moves around sun, and how Earth also moves on its axis. So there is a rotation that takes place around the sun, and then there is Earth is also kind of revolving at its axis, right? At the same time, Earth is also vibrating. At the same time, you got energy field field of earth which is contracting and expanding, right, known as Schumann resonance. So this contraction and this expansion is helping earth also to stay connected with the other energy fields. Same way each of our super major chakras behave. These chakras are revolving, are because we are also, rotating around the core, which is the main energy field. The core energy field is the collective consciousness. So we are energetically, we are moving around it continuously and constantly. We are also moving on our own axis, right? Now, where is our axis, right? So I'm going to explain that to you. Where is that point of the center of our axis on which we are rotating, right? And so revolving around the central collective, that is our collective consciousness, divine consciousness, whatever you want to call it, rotating on our own axis. And we are also vibrating. We are going up and down between our third eye crown and our kundalini. We are going up and down because there is this light abyss here, and then there is that material abyss through our kundalini that we access. Then of course we are also contracting and expanding, right? Each chakra is contracting and expanding. So there is so much that is happening, that our chakras are looking into, are working on. So that's why it's very important, I said, for you to understand who you are, what you are, why you are. It is important to understand the chakras. Now, super major chakras, school of thought, most common school of thought is that root chakra is your Mooladhara, which means it's the base, which means it's the root like a tree, and it sits between the genitals and your tailbone. Now that is the physical root chakra, and most of the school of thought go with that there is only that much to the root chakra. But that is not the fact. The root chakra, which is between your genitals and tailbone, also has an extension, and this extension is the one, it's like a suspended chakra, right? So this is your root. From here the suspension happens, and this is the end. So this is the mouth of your root chakra, which is taking energy into the body, and which is between genital and tailbone. And then there is this other mouth of the root chakra, the other end, which is connecting you to the whole web of energy which is there, in and out of earth, like on the surface of earth and inside the earth. Now there is so much of research and studies which are coming up, which show that trees have a beautiful web of energy field, through which they pass on messages to each other. We know already about the ley lines being the chakra energy field of earth. Now we get connected through this suspended chakra to that web, imagine, and that is where all the energy into our kundalini comes in. And that's why kundalini has very powerful energy, because it is connected to this abyss. This abyss is endless, is vast, is infinite. And same way, so that is our root chakra, this, and then extended. I'll come to that same way. And then after root comes your sacral chakra, which is 2 inches below your navel. And then comes your solar plexus chakra, which is 4 inches above your navel. Now your sacral chakra, your solar plexus chakra, and your root chakra are the ones that help you in finding your balance and your happiness, and a very healthy experience in your material reality, in your physical reality. Okay, then comes the heart chakra, which helps you experience beautiful, reality in your emotional space. And then comes your throat chakra, your third eye chakra, and your crown chakra, which helps you in connecting with your intellectual and your spiritual body. So 5 koshas, right? So you've got these for your intellectual and spiritual body, you got this for your emotional body, and you got the rest for your physical reality, including your breathing body and your, of course, physical body. So 5 koshas, 5 bodies covered. But this crown that people say is suspended, suspended. Actually, the suspended crown is the center one. It has three mouths, like three crown. 1, 2, 3, right? It's broken into three parts. The closest is the one that is here, that touches the body. Then the second one, which people say, which normally people are able to feel or sense, because that is the one that is actually breaking up the light. So all that, what do you say, the reflection of that light, the way it goes, that whole shimmer, because it breaks the solid, high frequency, divine, universal light into rays, right? And these rays, because these rays are interacting with your environment, are the ones that we are able to see as aura, or around the divine, like sages and all, you see this big ring. And then the third chakra comes in, third of the crown. So crown A, B, C. So this is the one then that starts to further break those rays into sprinkle, and those sprinkle of a high prana energy comes into us, because this body is not well equipped to handle such powerful high frequency lights. So your crown has 3 divisions and your root has 2. So that means an additional 4 chakras to your your 7 chakras. So that makes it 11 chakras. And then there are 2 very important chakras which connect you to the divine collective, healing collective, which are called healing chakras. And these are very important, not most important, but one of the most important chakras, and we cannot ignore this. Now nobody talks about it, but these are the chakras you'll see in ancient time, light coming out of it. We use it for blessing people. These are very powerful chakras, and these cannot be treated as just major chakras or minor. These are super major chakras. I work a lot with these chakras, and all these Reiki healers, all these gurus and teachers who are blessing you all the time, they're using this chakra. It's just that it's somehow got lost in the translation of old scriptures and books that carried this wisdom. So overall, for me, and now for you, if you want to believe in this, there are 13 major chakras. The work does not start here. Most of us start here. The work does not start here. The work does not start with root. The work starts with the heart, because heart is the bridge between all your chakras, your spiritual and your intellectual, and your physical and your breathing body. This heart is the one, and we are about 96% water, which means our emotional body, you can understand, is one of the biggest bodies that we carry, right? Largest body that we carry. And if you allow yourself, and this is where your center of your axis is, right? So it becomes very important for you to start your focus on this. So if you want to align yourself to 5th dimensional consciousness, start to heal your heart chakra. How can you do that? Listen to things filled with love. Believe in things filled with love. Operate out of place of love. Don't be cynical. Don't be judgmental. Don't be critical. Don't be, you can't push these emotions away. If you're feeling it, allow. But don't stay there. Practice a lot of self-love. Practice a lot of authenticity. It starts by being very authentic to your emotions, your needs, your feelings, right? It starts by practicing forgiveness. It starts by practicing being in gratitude with yourself and with others, of course. It also starts by believing in this world beyond what you've been seeing and hearing about this world. It starts by expanding your heart to experience love for all beings and not just human beings. It is much more difficult to do than said. So start practicing, a lot of expansion of your heart chakra. Just chanting mantra or sitting in meditation and focusing on heart chakra is not going to do the job. It is going to help, but it is not going to just be enough for you. For that, you also have to allow yourself a lot of such kind of practices in action, in thoughts, in feelings. And as your heart chakra starts expanding, automatically start bringing the other chakras into alignment, and you will experience a shift. So let's get going with our heart chakra expansion. Till next time, and I will see you next week with more insights. Love and light.